Okay, guys, so instead of doing another video on his book, I just decided to do a little nighttime chat video. I already told you guys about the campground.
Okay, let's try and start there. What was your 6 grams?
Now, I've had a lot going through my mind today, and it's been more, we're going to be able to pull this off. It's what God wants. But I do believe that he's going to help us get back to Michigan. We have quite a few different options for vehicles. Places, people that are willing to work with me, looking for a job. I did put another application in with Tractor Supply, so I'm going to follow up with them in a couple days. Probably about like Friday. I'm going to go ahead and check Dollar General's website again. I'm tired.
Airborne. It has 7 kilometers. It's almost worse your immune system.
I'm going to call the nursing homes tomorrow because I put my applications in there.
7 immune supporting nutrients. Our most complete support yet.
There. For those first days.
I might try the hotel over here.
Beginnings.
And see if they need any help.
Where these Muppets are made. There is where
maybe if I can get hotel experience, maybe I can get
like we're here
when we get up to Michigan and start looking for a job. Oh no. I'm actually gonna start looking for a job beforehand. But maybe if I've got a little experience, little hotel experience, maybe I'll be able to get front desk, something like that in one of the hotels. Because the starting pay is quite a bit. Like anywhere from what I've seen, it's like anywhere from $15 to $20 an hour, depending on the place. So, and there've only been a couple of them that were part-time. So, there's quite a few out there, and those were just the hotel jobs, like a long list. So, I don't know if I really want to go back to like convenience store stuff. I think I've had enough of that.
We'll iron out those details later.
Today by the peanut butter and chocolate.
It's peanut buttery. It's chocolatey.
Retail, clothing.
Yeah. You did it.
There's lots of play. I mean, that campground is Houghton Lake area, so I'll have to look up the places that are around there. Pretty sure we'd be near a mire. I think. I don't know. Anyway,
why didn't you tell me on the phone? It's in Milwaukee.
So just been thinking about a lot of.
For shit, Mark. I never dreamed I had a chance. I thought you wanted to be a state's attorney.
Just kind of bouncing back and forth in my head.
And the judge had a crit guy back down.
Today's just been a really emotional day, as I said earlier.
It's a great crit.
And
deserve it.
I want to be able to build up our homestead.
Deserve it.
I want to be able to follow through with faith first. A store or Etsy store. I'm trying to go into professional art. I have a lot on my plate, and Elaine's probably right. I probably have too many irons in my fire, especially with the homestead. We're not there yet, and I'm not gonna get any more property down here because
make some phone calls.
I'm trying to get back to Michigan. So
see what they got up there.
I do kind of wish I would have just gotten us up north a few years ago.
Yeah. I made a lot of compromises.
I would have loved to have gotten onto that 200 acres up north, but whoever got that kept it. Because I haven't seen it.
And then stop. Contractions 2 minutes apart.
We are definitely going to. I have to work on getting my credit built up. And I'm actually really thinking, as soon as I can get a job, I think I might go through Patriot to get a vehicle instead of these other places, because going through Patriot will help me to get my credit built up, which is what I need, because I'm gonna have to get a new camper trailer. Sorry. Stupid flies are driving me nuts. Flies, bugs.
Clear that, please.
Can't wait to get away from the stupid bugs. Anyway. I'm gonna have to get another camper trailer. And I'm looking at them through Camping World. And they have such a huge selection. That's one of the reasons why I'm looking through them. So
Happy birthday. You have to take care. Now you have to.
And I'm gonna have to try to see if I can get it set up to get a new camper trailer, like within the first day or two of getting up there, because Daniel comes with us. That means there's gonna be me and Scott, and Chloe and Mandy and Andrew all living in the camper trailer. Now.
Hey, how's your baby? She delivered?
Andrew might opt to end up just buying a tent for himself.
It's like you said, yeah,
and just staying on one of the tent sites. However,
isn't necessarily have a section.
Once I get another camper trailer, I'm going to give him ours, so
no, okay.
He'll be able to stay on an RV site.
Maybe a prep and ran.
I want to try to reserve the site next to ours for him.
10 times.
And I'm going to tell them that within a couple of days of getting up there, I'm planning on getting a new camper trailer. Because I need a little bit bigger one. And I'm going to be giving the one that I'm hauling up there to begin with to one of the guys that's coming with us. So,
Can I take?
Okay.
Absolutely.
Scott, you don't have to be quiet.
Well, she stole the car and hit a pregnant lady.
Anyway, so,
for all I know, she didn't have an aortic surgery. Pretty died, yeah. Frankly, don't. I wouldn't even sleep.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm looking through Camping World, and what we're aiming for, the ones we're aiming for,
Listen, I can barely hear you.
Are the ones that sleep 12 or 14. And yes, there are ones that sleep 14, because each and every single place, sleeping spot in the trailers, are set up to where they sleep 2. Okay? The ones that we're looking at, the ones that sleep 14, you've got the table and the booth. Okay? The table goes down, the table lowers down, the cushions go over the table, making a bed. Then you've got a couch sitting next to the table in the booths, and that folds out into a bed. And each of those holds 2, so that's 4. And then the main bed, and this is in general, the trailers that sleep 14, okay? So you got 4, with the table area that goes down into a bed, and the couch that folds out into a bed. There's 4, and then the actual bed in the bedroom, that sleeps 2, obviously. Me and Scott are going to be sleeping in there.
That's too bad.
Get up. Move it.
I'm going to pulse.
Anyway.
Mr. Gasner.
What? It's not.
And then the trailers at Sleep 14 have a full bunkhouse inside the trailers. So you've got 6 with the table and booths, the fold-out couch, the bed, and then in the full bunkhouse you have 4 different bunks. Usually either 2 on each side, or you have like 2 on this side, 1 on top, 1 on the bottom, and then you've got like sometimes they'll put them like this.
Yeah, give us something she can.
And then be like a top bunk, and then there'll be a like a little couch or whatever that folds out. And each one of those sleep 2.
Taking medication.
So you've already got 6, and then 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So that's what we're looking for. And they have to be spacious. We don't want to be running into each other. Plus, we've got our dog and anyway. So that's what we're looking for, and I'm trying to keep the price reasonable. You've got to put 15% down, so I'm trying to make it to where we don't have to save up $1 million. You know what I mean? That was obviously a great exaggeration. I'm trying to make sure we don't have to save up like a whole lot for that. I want to make sure that it's feasible. And we're trying to figure out, like I was trying to figure out last night, how much it's going to cost us to get up there.
Jasmine, Gasner.
And I was way off on how much I was thinking. It's only going to cost me right now around $2,000.
You know what?
I think.
Thanks, Jerry. Yeah, it's Dr. Smart. Please.
Now, if I go with one of the vehicles that I'm talking to this person about,
Well, 15 out.
it's $400 down,
One side.
and then
Stop talking just a second.
I'm figuring high about $500 to get down the road. So that's $900. About $300 is what I've got figured for gas for us.
I've been through this.
It's
nothing new.
So that's $1,200.
I ask it.
Food.
He's in bed. Sorry. Ready? 200.
I think I was thinking about $200 for food. $300 to make 15. I mean, it comes out to around $2,000. So.
Please call my wife.
So it's not as much as I thought. So it's not going to be as hard to save it up. But, you know, like I said, we're also looking at the camper trailers.
Families. That's why you keep talking.
I've got to make sure I have money for the down payment. Because we can't stay anything. The only other thing I could do, and I mean, I would end up having to save up just about as much if I was going to get it, you know, used camper trailers or a private sale. So, I mean, maybe even more. I mean, the only difference is the whole credit thing, but. So, you know, I'm looking at, see, this one sleeps, the first 2 that I wrote down sleep 14. The first one is a 2024 Keystone Passport. It sleeps 14 with a full bunk room. It's solar ready. It's $34,999. So rounded up 35,000. 15% of that is 5,250 down. It's 264. So, you know, 6 to 1, half a dozen of the other kind of thing.
And after 100 years, we're still taking care of the young.
This one, the second one, is a 2024 Coleman Lantern. Sleeps 14, has a full bunk room and full outdoor kitchen. It's $32,999. So rounded up to 33. It's 4,950 down. It's $249 a month.
So it's fine. All high for 10.
And then there's a 2021 Keystone Bullet that has a Sleeps 14, full bunk room, small outdoor kitchen, 29,999. Rounded up to 30, that's 45 down, that's 231 a month. And then there's a 2024 Coleman Lantern, sleeps 14, full bunkhouse, 29,999, which is 30,000, 45 down, 227 a month. There's a 2022 Dutchman Kodiak Ultimate. That sleeps 14, full bunkhouse, 39,999. That is 6,000 down. So, I mean, I can kind of try to stay away from those ones. This one, 2022 Dutchman Colorado, sleeps 14, full bunkhouse, small outdoor kitchen. It's got a bathtub and shower. 27,999, rounded up to 28. It's 4,200 down, and it's 219 a month. So that one is,
Smart getting messages.
and I'm keeping track of the site and everything. So, and then this one, 2024 Keystone Bullet Crossfire, sleeps 14. Full bunkhouse, very spacious, small outdoor kitchen. 36,999, 5,550 down, 279 a month.
Hard to say one-handed knots.
I think I'm gonna try to stick with one of the ones that sleeps 14.
What are you listening to?
Just for the extra space. So I mean, we're gonna have to save up probably around another $5,000. So, I'm going to have to get my butt moving on the online job. I'm going to have a job outside of the house as well. I'm going to have to help Scott get an online job on top of his job. I'm going to have to help Chloe get an online job. And that's going to be it because there's only 3 shifts and that's 3 people. So,
Frame one for you, please.
we're just going to have to, try to get a whole bunch of money coming in here. And hopefully I'll be able to sell my paintings. That's a big one.
Okay.
My paintings. Actually, I might do another video on that. That's technically
Everybody get the chance. Got kids down there. Daughter. She's 5.
I think I'll do that in a video tomorrow. Make that a separate video.
Great.
Where I kind of show. I want to do a showing of my paintings.
It's too much of a night.
Anyway, so. But yeah, I mean, that's what we're thinking. And like I said, we're definitely going to have a bigger camper trailer. I don't know as I trust him to find what we're looking for. And I wouldn't want to have to put that kind of work into it. And I don't even know if it would be able to be hauled. I mean, it's already going to be a thing with him fixing ours to make sure ours. Plus, we can't haul 2 of them because Andrew's going to have a U-Haul trailer attached to
Type
his
A blood, negative T cells prostate bank. Alright, keep us posted. We need a heart. Thank you.
And we've thought about, trying to go up there first to get things established. That's something me and Chloe have talked about. But I'm not hauling I am not hauling a U-Haul trailer, and I'm not driving a U-Haul truck.
Alright.
It's going to be enough to where I'm going to have to haul our camper trailer. Now, I am thinking if Daniel goes with us, that maybe he wouldn't mind driving and hauling a camper trailer. Because I've never hauled anything. And I'm going to be extremely tired.
Often have you too.
because we will have already been on the road for probably about 15 hours.
Let's go.
So, because we'll probably leave here around 3 o'clock in the morning. And it's a 13-hour trip, which means, well, that's without stopping for gas or anything else. So 13 hours, you're looking at 4 o'clock in the afternoon. That's without stopping for gas, food, and I'm going to try to combine.
What if we take?
I'm going to make sure we have snacks. I'm going to make sure we have a cooler with a bunch of drinks. I'm going to make sure of all of that. And
The transplant team.
I'm going to combine food stops with gas stops and potty stops.
His wife's.
I'm going to have to stop and go pee quite a bit. I already know that. But if you figure that in, we might have to stop for gas maybe 3 times. Figuring high. Because I was figuring this out last night as well. We'll probably have to stop for gas like 2 to 3 times. So, you gotta figure that we probably won't get to Leslie until around 5. We leave at 3 o'clock in the morning. That's 3 to 3, that's 12. 3 to 4 is 13, so about 14 hours. So I'm already going to be exhausted because of having had to get up so early in the morning and leave so early in the morning. I'm going to have to go to bed at like 3, 4 o'clock in the afternoon. And I try to do something to make sure I sleep.
KP Bumper Racer.
But I think I might, if Daniel does go with us, I'm going to talk to him and see if he would be willing to drive from Leslie,
Don't walk to Sephora.
hauling the camper trailer. I'm going to ask him if he's ever hauled anything like that. And if he has, then I will see if he'd be willing to drive and haul the camper trailer. Because again, I'm going to be exhausted. And he's going to I'll have to pick him up the day before in the afternoon. Like early in the afternoon.
24/7 freshness. And it smells better than mine. How could I not?
So. And then he'll have to like sleep in one of the chairs or something. Because he doesn't have a vehicle. So. But that way, I won't have to worry about picking him up. Because I ain't going to pick anybody up at 3 o'clock in the morning. That's just not going to happen. We will fill our vehicles up the day before. I'll probably fill mine up in the morning. Because I'm not doing a whole lot of crap in the afternoon. I'll fill mine up in the morning. Wait, Andrew will follow suit.
I'll be able to help you.
Scott will have to pick up his last paycheck and get that cashed. So that'll be more cash, that we'll have to put towards everything. Again, I'm hoping to get my, some of my paintings sold. I'm going to do a video. I think I might go ahead and do this tomorrow, as I said. An art gallery video. Introducing.
I heard your wife got a job. We're lucky.
I've already titled it as Faith First Art Gallery. I'm not going to do the Faith First Farm. I like the Faith First Art Gallery. Again, I'm working on our website, and it's going to take me a minute to get that up because I have to pay for the domain, not the domain, but the hosting of it. And I'm trying to go through Wix because that is like the top rated #1 site. Website creator. I might ask Aaron about it and see what he says. But anyway.
He looks like hell.
But yeah, so I will fill up my vehicle the day before. I'll pick Daniel up and his stuff. He's not going to be able to take any animals with him. He's just not.
He doesn't have any animals.
Because we have too many. It's just.
That hurts.
So we have Nebula, and we have Cinnamon, and we have Bandit, and we have Tux, and probably Spot now. And Andrew has Shiloh. Well, Tux and Spot are Andrews. And Andrew also. Okay, we have Nebula and Cinnamon and Bandit. Andrew has Shiloh and Thor and Adobe and Tux and Spot. So Andrew has 5 and we have 3. So we have 8 animals with us, plus the rabbits.
And the chickens.
And Andrew's going to try to take the chickens. Problem is, I don't know how that's going to work if we're staying in the campground.
Yeah, be careful.
He's probably going to have to rehome the chickens. Period.
What?
Unless a miracle happens and we're able to just buy our own property.
You worry too much.
But anyway, I mean, yeah, so. But I'll pick Daniel up and his stuff and then come back and just probably get ready to lay down. And I'm going to have everything packed, sheets and all that, so I'll probably just sleep on the mattress, I guess.
My ex.
We're not taking any furniture or anything like that with us because. Oh, yeah. And that morning, we're also going to be busy loading up the U-Haul truck because we'll have to go pick that up in the morning. Or the U-Haul trailer. Andrew will have to go pick that up. We'll have to get all our stuff loaded. I'll have to make sure, we have quick grab stuff for breakfast in the morning. And we'll have to load up all our crap in the U-Haul trailer. Everything that we can load up. And if this house is going to look bare, there's not, the furniture is going to be here, except for the desks. Well, Chloe's going to leave hers. I'm taking mine. My 2 drawer organizers, the cabinet thing in the kitchen. Obviously, all my art stuff will be packed. I have to get the bigger totes for those, though. Clothes. The obvious things, clothes, that kind of thing.
Probably won't make it too much.
And we're just going to end up using, plastic totes. So I'll have to get the U-Haul trailer and get it back here and get it loaded, get everything in it. And then I'll go fill up my truck, my vehicle, go get Daniel, and then come back and get ready to lay down. I'm not even going to eat dinner that night. Because I'm not even going to cook. I'm going to have to lay down probably around 3 o'clock in the afternoon. So, I'm going to eat light that day. I might even get up early the day before we leave, probably around 5 or so in the morning to, eat breakfast and kind of try to give me that full day to make sure everything's ready to go out the door when we get the trailer back here so we can load everything up. And then I can go fill up my vehicle, go pick Daniel up, and get back here and just get ready to lay down.
Daniel?
So, because I have to be able to sleep. And I'm going to have to figure something out so I can sleep. So. But I think for a few days, I'm going to start going to bed really early, right before. So I kind of want to move myself back towards when I have to go to bed that night. So, anyway. So I'm trying to wean myself away from the caffeine. I was stupid yesterday and drank my iced coffee.
Glucose is normal.
Late.
BP is steady, 80 or 65.
Which explains why I didn't get any last night.
Yes.
My bad. And I'm going to start working to get myself away from pop. I have to. I know I don't drink it very often. Like I said, maybe times a week. So it's not like every time I turn around like I used to. But anyway. And then that morning we'll get up and head up there. We'll have to get up at probably 2 o'clock.
Thank you very much. Well,
That's the reason why I'll probably get up at like 4 or 5 o'clock
I'm Randy Niemeyer.
that morning before
My
that,
wife, my baby.
so I can lay down at like
He says you took her up.
2 in the afternoon.
What do you mean? Okay.
Anyway,
In fact, I'm
Uh,
on my way up to see your baby right now. Wow.
but we'll leave around 3 and head up to Leslie. You know, we'll stop when we need gas. We'll grab food, drinks, that kind of thing.
We'll have teas for you and creative.
And Chloe's gonna help keep me awake, and Scott's gonna ride with Andrew. Daniel's gonna have to ride with us because Andrew's gonna have all the animals.
Can you tell me how much Mr. Quinn?
And
Nice game.
Whales drink.
Say numbers around 10. You can't really have to drink.
How much
Anyway.
did Mr. Quinn drink?
there's not gonna be much
Father
fun
takes us to
vehicle
He finds out.
What was he
because the
drinking?
dogs are gonna be all over the place.
Beer.
So anyway,
Beer. Shots of tequila.
oh. So we're stopping Leslie. Chloe's gonna get her cats.
Be all right.
I hope so.
She's gonna have Aaron put him in the carriers about an hour before we get there,
But our call's back 8:32. Call down.
and then we'll just be able to grab them. When we get there, I am gonna stop at the cemetery. You know, real quick.
Yeah.
I'm a late guest.
And then go out to the house. We'll get the cats. We'll get the stuff there that we're gonna grab. Make sure Aaron's ready to go. And
Where's my husband? Can I see him?
we'll hook onto the trailer and just go. So
That's condition.
then head up to the campground,
It's heart muscle.
which
They
could
say
very well be Northern Nights.
It wasn't available.
Anyway,
There is.
he can be telling what I can.
so
Your husband's heart. It's failing. Let's be funny.
that's how that day's gonna go. We'll probably be able to. We've got to be able to leave there by like 6.
Sorry.
'Cause I think that area is about 3 hours away. So it'll still be around 9.
Oh, that would be too late.
Yeah, I'm hoping we won't have to sleep in the driveway at the house.
What? Not.
Anyway, just because of the fact that I don't know if they'll allow us to check in that late. But anyway, you know, and I'll keep you guys updated as time goes on, and be looking for my art gallery video, the introduction of Faith First Art Gallery, which it is a thing. It's already started. You can, you know, obviously see some of my works already. You guys have seen some of my works. I've shown them to you. I did a video showing this one right after I did it. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and do that video tomorrow, and I'm going to get off from here and get this up there, and I will see you guys tomorrow. And I'm going to try to get some more of the homesteading videos out, informational videos, which the next one is a sourdough recipe, and then it goes into more informational stuff. So anyway, I'm going to get off from here, and I will see you guys on the next video. And again, check your subscriptions. Make sure you're subscribed, hit the notification bell, and click on all so you get all the notifications. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye, guys.